Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. This is just a short video for the description page of the gold raw Paydirt on kleshgold.com. It's also going to be on YouTube, but this is just a short description video of what the stuff actually is, what the customer can expect. And I'm doing this for all 9 of my products. But yeah, let's take this over to the panning station. We'll open it up and we'll take a closer look at it. Okay, here it is, the gold raw Paydirt from kleshgold.com. These are 100% natural gold mining concentrates from here in Colorado. These are our newest product. I think we released it in over the summer in 2024. We already sold over 3,000 of them. These are a huge seller, especially on eBay for some reason. People love them on eBay. And for having no guaranteed minimum amount of gold in them, I do add a small sprinkle of flour gold just so the customer can, actually find some gold. But other than that, they are 100% natural. This is exactly what you can find in nature here in Colorado. The best way to describe this stuff is taking one full 5-gallon bucket, running it through a sluice box, and then cleaning it out. That's pretty much what each of these bags is. However, to keep it interesting, 1 in every 10 bags, I do add a big pinch of flakes, or sometimes a gold nugget, sometimes a picker. So that way, if you buy 10 of them, you're almost guaranteed. I can't 100% guarantee, but if you buy 10 of them, you're probably gonna get one of those bags with extra gold added. So let's go ahead and open this thing up and I'll show you what they're all about. All right, so these things are heat sealed, just like every one of my bags. And the main thing you should know about this product is that there is no guaranteed minimum amount of gold. So that's a huge red flag. I always say never buy any gold Paydirt that has no guaranteed minimum amount, but that's why they're so cheap. They're only 10 bucks. At least right now in December 2024, they're 10 bucks. There's no guaranteed minimum amount of gold. I do not recommend buying these unless you're just looking for a training tool. There is a lot of black sand in these because they're highly concentrated. So the difficulty level is a bit higher than some of my other products. I'd say they're about the same as one of my expert bags, or maybe a gold strike bag, because of the black sand in them. But anyway, make sure you get everything out of the bag. Taking a look at it, you can kind of tell that the material is a little bit darker in comparison to my other products. I'm just kind of looking through to see if I see any gold. I do not see any. So now we'll go ahead and classify this stuff. All right, so because there is black sand in here, I'm gonna classify it to kitchen strainer. This is actually like a finer mesh kitchen strainer. This will just make the panning process a whole bunch easier. And here we have our plus and minus. And I'm gonna go ahead and take a magnet to the minus just to remove any of that natural black sand that's in there, because I know it's in there. So in order to do that, I have a strong neodymium magnet stuck to the end of a 1/2-inch nut driver inside of a silver dollar tube. I actually sell this on the website here. If you're interested, I'll put a link down below for it. Yeah, for such a small bag, there's a lot of black sand in these. Like I said, it's an excellent representation of what real placer mining concentrates looks like from here in Colorado. There's our black sand amount from that small bag. These bags weigh about 4 ounces or so. Okay, here's our plus and minus and our magnetics. So I'm gonna pan out the magnetics first. Even though there's probably no gold in it, you never know. So I always like to pan out the magnetics as well. So let's bring over Crusty Rusty. I'll add some water and a drop of jet dry to break the surface tension of the water. All right, so I'm just gonna leave everything in the pan and spin it back slowly. I'm not expecting to find any gold here, but I'm just gonna pan it back slowly. And if I see anything, I will grab it with my snuffer bottle. I would suggest taking your time with this material. It is pretty difficult because of the black sand, especially, yeah, there we go. I actually got a piece right there. And I came up with the magnet And you saw how dry this material is. It could still be grabbed by the magnet even if it's dry. Yeah, and there's a little bit more flower gold in here. It's very, very fine. It's like super fine. I'll grab it anyway. All right. All right, next we're gonna pan the Plus kitchen strainer because I don't think there's actually gonna be any gold in here. Yep, no gold. All right. And then finally here we have our minus kitchen strainer with the magnetics removed. I'm gonna go ahead and pan it all at once. We got some floaties in here. Make sure if there's any floaties, might need a little more jet dry actually. Nope, that wasn't it. It's just really dry material. Sometimes in the winter though, the material is a little bit more damp just because it's, you know, covered in snow when I mine it and it doesn't get dried out completely sometimes. So there you can see there's a bit of organic material, that little bit of dust that came off. I'll go ahead and just pan off the overburden. And again, I'm not expecting a lot of gold out of this. This is really what you can expect to find from one bucket run through a sluice box at one of my mining spots. Just a training tool, but there is gold in every bag, but there's no guaranteed minimum amount. But that being said, there's also no guaranteed maximum. And there's a piece of gold right there. Zoom in a bit. You can see it better when I move the material over it. Piece right there, and I'll just grab it as I see it with my snuffer bottle. Zoom back a little bit and we'll keep going. There's another piece. There's two more pieces right there, right there. I mean, this stuff is really true to nature here. If you've ever gone gold prospecting in Colorado, this is really what you're gonna see. Yeah, look at all that. All that fine flower gold. This is exactly what I find all the time. And the thing is, if you dried that out and weighed it up, it's not gonna weigh very much. It's just gonna weigh, it's probably $1 worth of gold. Now the fun part is trying to clean it all up and separate it from that black sand. I'll just grab it as I see it here. Give it the tap. There we go, I got lucky and was able to separate it. Here I have a fine tip snuffer bottle. I'll use that. And there we go. There's still some more gold in here. As I tap it and pan it back, there's a little bit of flower gold and stuff in there. We'll just grab that and we'll just spend a little more time on this. Pan it back, grab it as we see it. Yeah, there you go. I think that's the end of it right there. All right. You know, I should probably pan this back one more time, just because when you have that really, really fine gold, you probably lose some. And there's a flake I actually missed. See that? I'm impatient. Too impatient. Yeah, there's a couple more flakes here. Little pieces of flower gold, I mean. All right. So there it is, the gold raw Paydirt from kleshgold.com. As you saw, there's no guaranteed minimum amount of gold, but it is a very true to nature Colorado panning experience. Hope you enjoyed the video and see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.